Hey guys, this is Dave Malvitano speaking for Chris Gonzalez and Ernesto Gonzalez for Advanced Visual Frameworks, week 2, and this is still week 1 for geolocation. Let me start off. We basically modularized all of our files into separate files, so we have about 10 files. We split up everything. We used actually Chris Gonzalez's library, this ti query.js, where we're calling everything. So basically now we only have very little lines for each module JS file. Okay, so I guess I'll get to the point. I'll be deploying it to my iPad. Okay, it's building, installing, and there it is. Okay, so when I click it, we're basically entering and running the app. Okay, so this will be home screen. Our home screen actually starts out. Okay, well first it asks the user if we can use the current location. You can either don't allow or allow. For now, for this instance, we'll just allow, and that inputs my current location right now, which is currently my apartment. Okay, from here we can search results. Say we'll do Orlando Owl House. So that brings that up, and that brings us up into the nearby specific page for Orlando pinpoint right here. And this also carries over the current location. I know if I didn't show this, Chris and Ernesto would kill me, but okay, let's see. We'll go back to nearby. We tried making the orientation so when you switch to landscape mode, the table of all the results of the restaurants opens up a side panel, a side menu, so it's better for usability. Okay, so we'll go back, and so say we did want to select Orlando Owl House. So when we select Owl House, we can from here add up in this button right here. There's a little plus button. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. So that'll pull up a alert dialog asking the user if you want to save the file to a different database, to basically your favorites. So we'll hit confirm for this instance, and down here you can select all your favorites. So everything that you select from each restaurant that you want to add to your favorites, it'll add to this table. For user's sake, or for this sake, we'll add another one, and that's there. See? But what we also did for usability was if you try to add, say, Orlando Owl House again, we looped through the database, and if that row ID popped up previously, the database, it alerts the user that their location has already been saved, so it will not add it to this. Okay, and basically to update and delete from the database, we added a button up here, an edit button. So when you click that, it pulls up these rows, these little delete row functions, and say we'll click one, delete, and ask the user if you want to delete, we'll delete, and from there, I guess that's it really for the database and API. For deploying purposes, we actually added a home screen which will display all of our future projects, where instead of just searching for restaurants, we would like to search for bars, clubs, nearby nearby shopping, etc., etc. And then down here we have an about us page. It's not working currently, but when you click that, it pulls up all the user and developers profile pages and all the social links to open up web views, so you can actually contact the user or contact a developer. Okay, so this is David, Chris, and Ernesto, and this was geolocation.